SuperTalk Mississippi media production.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into this Friday edition of the podcast. My name, of course, is Michael Borky. Here, as promised, is my conversation with Ole Miss running back Kewan Lacy. First, I want to invite you, please subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Just search Rebel Report and subscribe and leave a rating and a review if you like what you hear. Also, right here on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment as well. And before we get into that interview, I want to tell you about Scruggs Farm Lawn and Garden in Saltillo, I know, Mississippi. Doesn't matter how you pronounce it. What matters is they have 0% financing on all of your John Deere lawnmowers and tractors, everything you need under one incredibly large roof for in your home, out of your home, on your hunting property, in your backyard, on your land, and more. Tell them that it was me that sent you there. Also, Logan Smith, Shelter Insurance, 601-823-3500, Auto, Home, Life, or insurance for your business. He has got you covered anywhere in the great state of Mississippi. Also, Priority One Bank. Bank with me at Priority One Bank, and Advantage Business Systems, absms.com, for all of your Mississippi office technology needs. Here, as promised, is my conversation with Ole Miss running back Kewan Lacy. Kewan Lacy joining us right now, Ole Miss running back. And let's start here. So by the end of last season, you were a little banged up. Physically, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling amazing. The best I ever felt.
The best you ever felt?
Yes, sir.
That's a little scary, though, if you're, a fan of another team in the SEC right now, right?
Definitely.
So what's that rehab process been like for you? Were you full go in spring? Were you still kind of taking it easy? Where has that process been, and how, how's it gone?
So I had shoulder surgery for my labrum after the season. So for about 3 months, I wasn't really doing too much. But then after that process, just taking every day, day by day, and just maximizing, everything.
Do you mind sharing when that injury occurred?
That happened the first week the first playoff game.
So you played 3 playoff games with a labrum injury in your shoulder, and you still ran the way you did.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty impressive.
Yep.
I got to ask you about the video game. I grew up playing video games myself, so you being a cover athlete is a really cool thing to see. But I got to know, how often do you play as yourself on a video game?
Man, every time I get on, that's what I'm playing. I'm playing as
Do you play with anybody else?
I don't play with anybody else.
It's just you.
Yeah, me and Trent.
What was that like for you when you found out? How did you feel?
I was just so excited. I believe we were on break, so I was with my family, and I got the call, and I was just super excited, man, just emotional. I had to call my mom, tell her so.
See, I don't think you grew up really in the era that I did where the college football video game was huge. It just came back a couple years ago after a long hiatus, but did you play that, or did you play Madden, or what was your thing growing up?
I played a little bit of NCAA, when it first, was still out. I was playing when I was younger. Then I transitioned into, Madden. I played a lot of Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at the end of last season, obviously your coach leaves. And, let's be honest about this. You could have gone anywhere in the country, and you could have gotten paid a lot of money to go to anywhere in the country, but you chose to stay at Ole Miss. Why?
Yes, really just, what we built at Ole Miss. I feel like the culture there is just amazing, and the competitive nature of everybody that's there is just amazing. So I feel like we got something special there, and, we didn't get to where we wanted to get to last year, so I feel like we can run it back this year.
Pete Golding just wrapped up there in the big room. Obviously, when you come to Ole Miss, he's the defensive coordinator. How has your and his relationship changed maybe since he's been the head coach, and what is he like from a player perspective?
From a player perspective, I feel like he is the same person every day, so you're going to get the same PG, and he's a great guy, smart coach. I feel like I just get the utmost respect to him, him as a person and how he's running the program. But I feel like he's just the same person every day, and our relationship has grown a lot. He's still – I feel like he talked to me more, before he was the head coach than now. So,
John David Baker comes in. Did he recruit you when he was at Ole Miss, when you were in high school? Did you have that relationship, or was that a new relationship for you?
It's a new relationship for me. I believe – I don't know if he was the tight end coach or if he was there a year before me when I was getting recruited in high school by then.
Well, what is that relationship? So forget the offense for a second, but he comes in during the playoff run. I assume he immediately started talking to you and building a relationship with you. What is that like? What do you think about John David Baker?
I feel like he's a great coach. Already, just fitting in his system, I feel like it's going to be a explosive year for us and Ole Miss. But I just love how passionate he is about the game as well. So.
Mm-hmm. So I know you're not allowed to unveil specifics about differences in scheme, but how similar would you say this offense is versus the one you ran last year, and maybe what are the overarching differences between the two?
I feel like as a program, they try to keep, the system, at Ole Miss. So they try to keep everything, on the offensive side the same as last year.
Other running backs in the room, so it's not just you that's going to run the football this year. You bring in a couple transfers. You have guys that were on the roster last year with you. What is that room like? Can you shed some light on maybe Mekhi Frazier, Shakai Mills-Knight? What are those guys like?
Nah, definitely. I'll start with Mekhi. Mekhi, he's a transfer from Michigan State. He's a great guy, very humble, down to earth. Then he's explosive on the field. I didn't play much spring, so, I just sat there and watched him. And he was one of the guys that stood out to me, like a very explosive back, read the holes, be patient. Then also JT Lindsey, him coming into his first year. I feel like he's going to be a great running back in this league. I feel like me and him carry a lot of similar characteristics, body type. So I feel like he's going to be good. Then Shakai as well. Shakai, he's getting better every day and, continuing to grow. I feel like he's going to be a good impact too as well in the running back room.
There's a lot of noise that you guys have had to deal with and that you're currently dealing with in different ways. I remember at the end of last season, everybody knew where Kewan Lacy was going. Everybody knew what you were doing, apparently. And now you've got different kind of noise with the video game cover. You got a Heisman campaign that the school's putting out there. How do you or can you block all of that out and just focus on football? How hard is that for you?
I don't think it's very hard to, block out, exterior nowheres. I feel like I just focus on, every day, day by day and just try to get better and, living my purpose basically.
Pete Golding in the spring said one of their main jobs is trying to keep you guys focused on the right stuff, is how he put it. And I want to ask you about the Louisville game in particular, because all the talking heads like me, dumb people like me, just want to talk about week 3. But you've got a really quality opponent right now coming up in week 1. How much do you know about that game? Neutral site in an NFL stadium. How does that game – have you guys talked about it yet? How do you feel about it?
We feel great, coming week 1. We're going to have a tough opponent. They have some guys on the edge, on the D-line that are, they had quite a few sacks last year. So it's going to be a good game. I know the linebackers are going to come down hard and, be aggressive. And the safeties, we have one guy that transferred there, TJ. So, we know a little bit about him. But I just know it's going to be a very competitive game.
There is a new running backs coach as well. What is your relationship like with Frank Wilson?
It's good and it's growing right now. I feel like he's a very great coach. He has a lot of knowledge and, he coached a lot of great backs. So, I just try to take in every nugget I can from him.
When you're not doing football, I know you guys work really hard, but when you're unwinding, when you want to turn football off and do something that's just fun, what do you do?
Hey, we play catch, we work out.
So you're just football all the time?
Yeah, I try to, play the game and do other stuff like that. We go to the range out there, a lot of outdoor stuff out there. But
wait, what kind of range? Driving range or shooting range?
The shooting range.
Okay, because I thought I was about to start talking golf with you for a little bit, but
yeah, we play a little bit of golf. Out there in Mississippi, it's everything to do is outside. So
All right, so you play a little golf. How good are you?
Not too good. I probably started a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're following the LeBron path, though, because an athlete like you, I mean, LeBron picks up the game, and 3 months later, he's got a perfect swing and all that. I mean, that could be you know.
That could be. It ain't nothing but some hard work and dedication.
I mean, Steph Curry played in a professional golf tournament more than once and played well.
Nah, yeah, I heard he's doing, like, good, like, above average.
And then the shooting range, I got to know, what do you do there?
So we have, like, a good relationship with the people up there in Oxford. So they just, like, they set up, like, little courses we do, just to be ready. Then, like, they got little targets from a distance we try to hit.
There was a viral picture of you with a turkey.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through your turkey hunt?
So the first day I went out there, I was out there for like 4 hours and we didn't even see a single turkey. So we just wrapped it up that day. Then the next day, we ended up going out there pretty early at like 5:30, and we heard a couple of them. Then we tried to get one, and he ran off. So we were kind of down. Then we went to one more spot, and we hid behind some bushes and waited, and one came out, and that's when I got my first one.
All right, can you do a turkey call? Can you do one right now? Can you make a turkey call?
No, I can't do a turkey call.
You can't do a turkey call.
No, we used the little machine, the little whistle.
Did you do it, or somebody else called it in for you?
Somebody else called it in.
But you shot it.
Yeah.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, we did.
How'd you cook it?
We fried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it should be done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations to all the success to this point, but I know you're focused on the season and locked in and ready to go, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's Kewan Lacy, Ole Miss running back, possible Heisman contender. We will be back. Sports Talk Mississippi in just a bit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
A SuperTalk Mississippi media production.